It's 4 o'clock on WSAV. On your side. Now, WSAV First News at 4.
Good afternoon. I'm Tina Tyus-Shaw.
And I'm Andrew Davis. Thanks so much for joining us. We start today with a developing story out of Garden City.
A large police presence outside of an apartment building earlier this afternoon. We want to take you to the scene right now. This is Chatham City Apartments, and we are working to find out what happened. Our crews at the scene did capture a video of what appears to be a person being taken into custody. You see that video right now. News 3 has reached out to the Garden City Police Department and will provide you more information on this situation as we receive it.
In the Low Country, a mother has filed a lawsuit against the Beaufort County School District. She's demanding a jury trial after she says her daughter's fingertip was severed and improperly disposed of during the school day. In 2024, Shamika Freeman says her daughter, who was a student at Ladies Island Middle School, had her hand crushed when another student slammed the classroom door. It partially amputated one of her fingers. Now, Freeman says a staff member of the school district actually tossed the tip of that finger into a garbage can. The suit says that if the fingertip had been preserved properly, doctors may have been able to reattach it. The mother asking the district to pay $600,000 for medical expenses as well as for emotional distress, anxiety, and grief. Now, we did reach out to the school district, who said they are unable to comment on pending litigation. WSAV has also contacted Freeman's attorney, who has not gotten back to us yet. And the Chatham County Sheriff's Office arresting a Coastal State Prison employee for trading items to prison inmates. Deputies say 27-year-old Michael Cole was arrested yesterday, faces 3 felony charges, including trading with inmates without consent, as well as giving inmates prohibited items and violation of the oath by a public officer.
A local birth center planning to close next month, and it's raising concerns. WSAV's Nakaya Harris talked with a patient about what this closure means for families who rely on its care.
Standing here outside of one of the state's oldest birthing centers, which is closing after nearly 40 years. Families who relied on it now have fewer options. For many, it's not just a business that's closing, it's a loss of support. The Savannah Birth and Wellness Center has served families across the coastal empire for decades. It provided prenatal care, delivery, and postpartum support outside of a hospital setting. For many families who use this center, the closure feels deeply personal, and they are preparing to transition their care elsewhere.
I am a patient at the birth center. I delivered my daughter there 2.5 years ago. I received all of my prenatal and postpartum care there, as well as just general women's health. This is such a blow to women's health for our community. It's the support that comes with it, birth education, the fact that you are in charge, you're empowered by this group of women. This is a resource that I believe is irreplaceable to our community. I'm devastated to hear this.
The Savannah Birth and Wellness Center will continue caring for current patients until February 13th. February 20th is the last day of operation. Families are being helped with the transition to other providers. Reporting in Savannah, Nakaya Harris, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Savannah College of Art and Design temporarily closing one of Savannah's historic venues, this after discovering bats in the theater. The Lucas Theater, along with its cafe, closed while SCAD works to safely remove bats from the theater's rafters. The university says a licensed wildlife management company has been hired to handle the removal. A film screening scheduled for this week has been moved to SCAD's Trustees Theater, and other events planned for this month are under review in coordination with event organizers. SCAD says the bat removal process could wrap up as early as next week.
Downtown Beaufort could soon let shoppers enjoy a drink while they browse as city leaders moving forward with plans for a social district. The idea is that visitors, whether they're tourists or locals, can actually sip a beer or wine while shopping downtown in the designated zone. Many shops say they absolutely support this initiative, comparing it to existing events downtown like First Friday, where the shops actually serve beer, wine, and snacks. Some shop owners, though, say they actually don't benefit from people drinking, and the concept misses the mark on what the city is trying to attract.
You see an uptick in business and stuff when we have things like that going on.
That's not what they envision. Not just a Party Central thing. It's just a more that kind of goes along with the friendly kind of open atmosphere that we want to create down here.
Now, shop owners say right now the City and Local Hospitality Association looking at implementing that social district trial period starting in April. While some businesses think it should be 7 days a week, the city actually looking at starting with Wednesday through Saturday from 4 until 10 p.m. And educators and community leaders across the Lowcountry coming together to highlight a new educational tool that's going to help improve reading for all students. It's called the Orton-Gillingham Method. It's actually a multi-sensory approach that's designed to help students and teachers to get the tools they need to close the literacy gap. Now, according to the Lowcountry Literacy Project, 2/3 of South Carolina fourth graders are not proficient readers. So many are working to change that. They want to make sure every student can learn to read at their own level. Local leaders say it's also going to help teachers feel more prepared to help students read.
Continue to say, I don't feel like I have the tools to teach everyone how to read. And so that's what this is about, is to make sure that no child falls through the cracks and teachers are equipped with the tools to teach everyone how to read.
Carolina Park Elementary School in Mount Pleasant actually will be the first in the area to start receiving these resources to provide the Orton-Gillingham method to students and teachers.
Bullitt County Schools continuing to put an emphasis on making sure students are ready for careers of their choice and their investments paying off. We were there for the school system's annual recap of its accomplishments and a look at the years ahead. Career Technical and Agricultural Education, or CTAE, has become a focus of Georgia school systems across the state, of course. Bullitt County Schools, by the way, CTAE Director Bethany Gilliam says that the county's 5th annual Career Workforce Summit that 2025 was held in 2025 was actually a record for students competing in CTAE-related competitions.
We were so excited to have over 25 students qualify at the national or international level for competition, which is the most we've ever had. We also, for the first time, had a representative from all 3 high schools and 1 middle school compete at the national level. And then we also had some CTSOs that had their first ever national competitors.
Now, for more information on the Career Workforce Development Plan, you can visit our website, WSAV.com. The Savannah Regional Film Commission announcing a new incentive to bring films and productions back to Savannah. WSAV's Isabella Baez explains what they're doing to draw in people.
If you're walking around the hostess city, don't be surprised if you see film crews. The Savannah Regional Film Commission is rolling out a new initiative aimed at bringing productions to the area. For the past 2 years, the film industry in Savannah and the state of Georgia has been on a downturn as writers went on strike due to low pay, and some major studios like Marvel stopped production throughout Georgia and instead went overseas. The Savannah Regional Film Commission has been working to attract production back to the hostess city with a rebate program, offering an added bonus if they hire locals.
So right now we offer a rebate program, so if your production is right now over $1 million in production spend, we'll give you a $100,000 rebate check. So that is all designed to create a network of independent filmmakers to start looking at our area. Because in our opinion, the independent market is exactly where we want to be. We want smaller productions to be here, more longevity, more sustainability.
So far, officials say the initiative has brought productions to the area for at least the first half of this year. Reporting in Savannah, I'm Isabella Baez, WSAV News 3, on your side.
WSAV Time Saver Traffic is brought to you by Arrowhead Clinic, the accident doctors, where it pays to get well.
Right now we are checking out traffic at mile marker 143, exit 143 along Interstate 16 westbound and eastbound. Traffic is flowing smoothly. On the eastbound side, however, as you just head past 280, you do run into a construction zone, slowing down traffic just a little bit, but those speeds return to normal as you head into Chatham County. So just a little bit of extra time to head into the city right now. And same thing for us at 204 Abercorn Street and Duran. Some slowdowns right there, but elsewhere no major delays on the roadways. So heading out of town along 16 and 80, taking just about the normal amount of time for right now.